This video is to illustrate the water leakage problems. Instead of giving you 20 paragraphs of text and hope you visualize it, I figured I'd show you. Do ignore the massive mess currently down here, as well as about 1,010,000 things that need either fixed or replaced. A lot of this stuff was this way before I moved in at the end of last year, and I just don't have the money to fix it all, so some of it just has to wait. I will mention, however, when I first got here, you can see the orange like X's and the lines there along the wall. They had glued, that orange stuff is glue, they had glued thin paneling directly to the concrete walls, as well as the little makeshift studs on this half. The windows themselves were also they were all those kind. They were all broke, they all didn't open and whatnot. So I had to replace all them windows, at least with something that would open so I could air it out. But that one's covered up by an enclosed porch, so there is no access to that one on the outside. And you can see the dirt filled in, so I didn't bother fixing that one. That would have been more money I didn't have at the time. As a result, though, there was no airflow. There was water leakage. There was a lot of water coming in near this window that would puddle up down there. And it was muggy as hell. There was mold all over the wall panels, everywhere. It was just nasty. Which is why I've been gutting everything out, the floor, the walls. I still got to get them studs out. But had the windows replaced. Also had the gutters on the house replaced with a seamless gutter at the end of last year. And since doing all of that, I've not had water leakage anywhere on this side. If you're wondering about that, that was just an attempt at an adhesive remover that obviously did not work. But the current water leakage issue, you can see what's left of the puddle that was there last night and this morning. That's pretty much the only leakage on this side, but that's coming from down there, puddling up over here. I guess just because the slight angle of the floor puddles up there. So all the leakage itself is coming from over in here. And as you can kind of see with the lighting, you know, the bottom layer of brick or two kind of turned black over the years. They've, like I said, they've had water issues, I'm guessing, long before I got here. Now, I thought for a while that a lot of it would have been coming from this, but it turns out one of the main ones, which you can't really see in this lighting, but about right there where the black ends, like you don't see a hole or anything right here, but that's where some of it's leaking in through, and it just pours down and then puddles out. Yes, I know the water system needs a whole lot of work. And it would just puddle down that way, and you got them little black stretches along the wall. Come there. And also over on this side, I'll give you a little bit. This side wasn't as bad, but you can see the I'm not sure if this will turn up, but you can see at the very base here, little water patches. All those were little areas where water was seeping in last night. And while there, once again, there's no real like holes or nail holes or anything through that part. But apparently it's enough where it's still seeping in. So you got a little bit of seeping along that wall there, but most of it is concentrated over in this corner right here near the sump pump, ironically. There is a big pipe in the about right there that comes in. So I'm guessing there was some type of drainage system installed along the perimeter of this side outside back when it was made, I think in the 60s. Obviously, I'm not digging up my entire perimeter to check. But nonetheless, you can see all the water coming where it has come in over the years. And you can see the effect it's had on the brick. Fortunately, at least, that's the side over there that just needs to get finished. But nonetheless, I don't want water leakage in here, especially going up to right where a wall would be. And yes, I already got an earful on that. Don't need it again. But yeah. This is the outside portion of that corner where the sump pump was. I've very obviously not gotten to cleaning out these bushes here yet. I've been doing some work down there and on the whole back side of the house, but I've not gotten to this area, which clearly needs it. There, I got the seamless gutters put in last year. This is the only downspout on this side. The other one is over there on that corner. That one comes down. It has, I don't know how well this will show up, it has an extension that runs down to about there. And could get another one to try and make it a little longer, but that one over there is for the sump pump. Black pipe that hooks into that extension thingy. But even so, that is pointing away on this side of the house, whereas most of that leaking was along this wall here. So the spout's going out that way, whereas the leaking was along this side. You can see that's about where the oil tank is inside, so your studded wall is about right there. So it's really just along this section here, which is just the stone that the last owners had. So I'm not sure what type of filtration or water pipe drainage they had underneath all this. But not much there. And these little tree bits that all need to get taken the fuck out. But I don't think they're big enough yet to cause any problems like that. Plus, by looking at how long them issues were going on. They've been there long before these little trees started sprouting inside of these bushes. The only actual tree is over there, which is a good bit of distance, I guess.